Oh gosh. Alright, people, sorry. That was a lot. A lot of stuff was going on. I'm basically done now. I'm just doing something that's really small. So I had a really big problem. Sorry, it took me like 10 minutes. It was a problem where my... basically, I'm trying to think of a way to word this. Oh, it's better to be. Excuse me. It was more or less a issue with my chat wasn't connecting at all, meaning like not even a little bit, sort of dealio. And it was making me very annoyed because I needed to be able to be in my own chat, obviously, for multiple reasons. So I was getting annoyed because in general, I just wanted it to be... There we go, I fixed that too. Timestamp. That's fine. Okay. I just want to fix my chat. There we go. Ta-da! My bot is currently being edited. It has some small stuff going on now, but not much. It's not doing a whole lot. I'm doing it when I have time, basically. So sorry for the delay, but now we are back in business. It was just a huge to-do. Basically, my thing could stream to Twitch, but it didn't recognize that my chat was there, so I had to reset my password because my password wasn't working for some reason, and it wouldn't remember it in Streamlabs OBS. It would remember it otherwise, just not in Streamlabs OBS. So I was getting really frustrated because, you know, obviously, conceptually,
hello.
That was very problematic.
Do you have anything for sale?
Hello. It's not often I see Hogwarts students here during the school year. I'm Priya Treadwell at your service, and I sell a variety of traveling necessities.
Are you related to Nora Treadwell?
Why, yes, she's my wife. Brilliant historian. Did you know that she's pursuing Merlin's life
I did.
work?
I actually met her and she introduced me to her work. I'm involved in it now as well.
Oh, that's wonderful. Then you must be rather brilliant as well. At any rate, I hope that you'll think of me whenever you find yourself in need of traveling supplies. It's been a pleasure meeting you.
What do you have for sale?
Let's have a look, shall we?
I do kind of care about something along that line. Like, I don't care about these. None of this matters to me. I'll get everything I need later. But, you know, I'll never get this broom, this custom broom, otherwise. So I'm gonna buy it.
You won't be disappointed, I can promise you that.
Do I have extra gears on hand right now? No, not really. Let's go see Sebastian.
I should investigate.
Investigate what?
Revelio.
Bunch of stuff over here to grab. There's a quest over there, by the way. I see that.
Alohomora.
I wish that once you got a higher level of Alohomora, any lower level Alohomoras would just happen automatically because your skill was high enough. I think that would be a nice change, but they just want you to play the minigames, so... Oh, hey. I may have broken into your house. And you have children here, so you won't say nothing to me. Oh, there was another door in. Why did I break in then? I fail to see how that would have been beneficial to me. I do kind of want to know what's going on with this though. Probably right here, right? Landing is unavailable right now. Okay. Do they expect me to climb this whole way myself, or do they just not want me to do it at all? Because I will. Okay, well, that did not help, so we'll leave it for now.
Oh, here's a pleasant surprise. Revelio.
Hi. I'm busy. Sorry.
Levioso. Accio.
Oh.
Revelio.
Oh, I should also explore while I'm doing this. There we go.
Oh, how I like.
Oh, there's a flu.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
That's that. Settled.
I'll take this extra side quest first.
Fascinating.
Excuse me, madam. I thought I heard you say something.
Yes, indeed. Talking to myself again. I find myself to be quite the engaging conversationalist since my husband passed. Madam Althea Twiddle, pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Madam Twiddle.
You know, you might be interested in this. You young people love this sort of thing. My husband often ruminated on the mysterious statue just outside our hamlet. Some sort of archaic puzzle involving vases, he would insist. I stumbled upon it today when I had a burst of energy and extended my morning constitutional a bit longer than usual.
An archaic puzzle. Sounds fascinating.
You see, I suspected you'd be interested, and wait till I tell you
Oh,
about
here we
the
go, the
rumors
rumors.
surrounding this particular puzzle. My husband Greville insisted that solving the puzzle would reveal a magical challenge of sorts. The man was intrigued by everything. He was about to try and solve it himself when... Perhaps you could take a look. I'd be rather interested to hear what, if anything, you find.
Where can I find this statue?
It's not far from Irondale. It's down by the shore, near those old ruins. You can't miss it.
Oh, I could miss it, don't you worry.
If I happen to see it, I'll have a look.
Ah, the spirit of youth. I do hope you'll be able to solve the puzzle. If not for me, then in Greville's memory.
I'm definitely not doing that quest. Not right now, anyway.
I should look into the statue Madam Twiddle mentioned. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio.
Thanks to the hippogriff statue.
Levioso. Revelio.
I'm not finding a mysterious statue. I care very little for it.
Revelio.
How nice of you to stop by.
I thought so too.
I won't rest until you're dead.
Expelliarmus. Confringo.
You've been begging. That's the duty. No! I will make you pay.
Expelliarmus. You've one less follower, Revelio.
Oh, cool. Collections update. Upgraded. Love it.
I know what that means. Merlin trial. Revelio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Levioso. Accio. Clixis. Defendo. Incendio. Propendo. Lumos. Repulso. Arresto momentum. Reparo. Descendo.
No idea what I'm supposed to do with them.
Revelio.
Nah, come back later. Maybe I don't have the right spell, even if I do, it's like whatever. Dueling feats, huh?
Quiet. Too quiet,
It's Totalis.
I have to do my dueling feats eventually.
Revelio.
What do we have here?
Hello, Hamura.
Excellent.
Revelio. Wonder who lives here.
Well in Feldcroft ran dry some 400 years ago during a great drought. Sadly, many perished as a result, including at least one young boy whose father refused to speak for the years thereafter. Legend says that all was saved when a group of benevolent witches and wizards used a never-before-seen powerful magic to restore water to the region. And we know who they were.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Revelio.
Residents of Feldcroft sometimes use these to practice their spellcasting, especially in light of recent goblin attacks. Cool. I'll end up selling some stuff over at the merchant over there. Kind of have to anyway. You want to mess around? They're letting go. They're just not that. They're too high in the air, it seems. Sorry, too low on the ground. I'm too high in the air, I think. Even if they did see me, I don't think they could do anything about it. Inside would be ideal. There we go. Something's over there. Money. Would have lost out on my 3 golds. That would have been unacceptable. Oh, my little zipper thing is digging into my stomach. There we go. There we go.
Hello, Mr. Ndi. Eddie Thistlewood sent me.
Yes, he told me to expect you. Do you have the Chinese chomping cabbages?
I have them right here.
Oh, it doesn't appear that you do.
I just hope that I
How
have.
unfortunate. I do think Eddie's idea has merit. I'm not sure how many more attacks Feldcroft can survive.
What do you have for sale?
What are we in the market for today?
Nothing I need, but I do want to sell some stuff to you.
A pleasure doing business with you.
There we go.
Have I mentioned you're welcome to stop by any time?
No, but I figured.
Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. It's like a place right out of a storybook.
My father used to enchant his
Hey, bestie.
You made it.
I was sitting here, so yeah.
Enjoying the view.
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it. Even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to
I
know.
wouldn't get too excited without a
I'll take
solution.
you to my uncle's.
That's really what we need, Sebastian.
This way.
Yeah, I'm coming, sorry.
Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time. Everyone stays out of... Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
In I go. I hope she doesn't look like terribly, sadly, hurt. I'm sorry.
Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy. Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Alright, Sebastian,
I'm
let's
sorry you had to see that.
chit chat.
If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Sure.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Revelio.
Can I steal anything first? There we go. This is my potion kit, not yours. Leave my things be. So she doesn't want Sebastian to touch it. Got it.
Are you alright, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in defense against the dark arts.
Oh, dear Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to keep students like my brother and me in line. I do miss Hogwarts. But I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft, really, if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I'm afraid it's really up to Sebastian, and his mind seems to be made up.
I can only hope he realizes the futility of his search for a cure soon. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by.
I wouldn't.
I wish you well.
I would never presume to tell Sebastian he needs to stop. Hogwarts isn't the same without you. Well, Sharp is still as foul, but you know what I mean. Hope you're feeling better. I'm gonna go around the back and get that chest before I talk to his uncle.
Revelio.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes. Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He
Apologize on behalf of
doesn't know when
yourself.
to stop. I was about to check on Anne. Did I see you come from the house? How is she?
She's all right. She said she was going to rest.
Nothing can be done for her.
It could be that you've not yet discovered the cure.
Ah, you sound like Sebastian, thinking you know better than the healers at St. Mungo's.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
With all due respect, sir, hope could keep Anne's spirits up.
You may mean well, but I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop.
I never
You remember
have
what
given.
I've said. Good day.
I've never given anybody
how
kickback.
Sebastian's
If you've
faring.
noticed, this is the first time I've given a character kickback because he is. I have to take a side. If you know what I mean. Like I don't want to dwell on this too much, but like I could just be like, oh, you know, you're right. He means well or whatever. But it's like, you know, sir, like you could lay off. It might be right that there is a cure. Like I know ancient magic, for example, not well yet, but it comes in spurts. There is legitimately possibly a cure for her, and I'm not saying the game will give me one. It might literally keep her sick the entire game, but there's lots of things we don't know the cures for until we try. So Sebastian giving an effort is fine. It also keeps him moving. It keeps him getting stronger. It keeps him focused. So telling him to give up on his sister is foolish, I think. I do understand accepting reality, though.
Listen to me. She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
That's hard. Just out of line doesn't necessarily sound ready there.
I'll admit, I wasn't expecting him to be so angry.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened.
Please do. That's super smart, yes.
Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They
No.
should not be underestimated.
And also the problem too is that his uncle is trying to
All the
basically
debris
say to
was
step
seen
aside.
From whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something.
It's like, no, don't step aside. You freaking stop them. They're gonna do this to more people. And Sebastian, yes, you need to take you
On
where
that plateau is where they cursed Anne.
I might see something
way.
and traces some magic, since I seem to be able to see magic other people can't.
Revelio.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it. There's a dead wizard.
Descendo.
I won't rest. Rather unwise.
Levio Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Sebastian, let's get quiet here.
Quieter than a jobberknock.
They caught me by surprise that time, but we're not playing that game. They want to fuck around and find out? Let's fuck around and find out. We'll probably get caught pretty quick, but if I can take out a couple before I do, that's good enough for me. That one scouting out is somewhat of a problem, potentially. Okay.
What's that?
He's still around, but... Thank you, Sebastian. Good hit.
You've made your last mistake.
You have not. I have not.
You look tired. One less humour to worry about. Is that it? Too slow.
Descendo. Arresto Momentum.
Call that spellcasting.
I do.
Defendo.
You know what?
Descendo.
Ow.
Arresto Momentum. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Not healing if I don't have to.
Silent as a grave. Revelio.
Oi, pass that fire whiskey over here. You have to learn to share. Not quiet enough.
Fine. Didn't need to be.
Incendio. Expelliarmus. Leviosa.
Rather unwise coming back this way. Little moon calf, far from home, easily guided.
Arresto Momentum.
I confess, that was a bit more than I thought.
Revelio.
I tried to warn you.
Now you got me with you, Sebastian. We're some of the best duelists in Cross Wands. Specifically me, but...
Reparo. Revelio.
I got both of my dueling feats as well. Let's take a look.
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire. Worried someone had been hurt, she came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, An icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
It seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The Loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
It's true.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around?
Of course.
They seem to have set up
Rebellion.
camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything.
Confringo!
Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumor was a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago.
Incendio.
That's all I ever heard.
Revelio.
I see the thing in the hole, and I see this over here too.
Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's Loyalists.
I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more.
It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
Revelio.
Steal their money while we're here, right? Not gonna need it. They're all unconscious or dead. I say dead because it depends on what magic you use, technically. I don't have Avada Kedavra, but it can be implied at certain times that, I mean, some spells would kill you. Like Confringo is a curse. And curses have to be counter-cursed. That's how they work. If you don't know the counter-curse, you can't necessarily...
Revelio.
Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
This well looks familiar. Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second.
Revelio.
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor. Hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a port key. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers.
Yes.
Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
I also care about Anne.
Look at this.
Revelio.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out. Huh, a stairwell.
Revelio.
Could have jumped over, but whatever.
why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
Oh.
They've left all of this simply strewn about.
Lumos.
Tells me they're after something bigger.
Revelio.
Child to learn, but I long to help. My internal struggle is overwhelming. It's as though the magic wants to heal, and I am the one preventing it from doing so. Should I lose hope? Will I forever regret not having done more? I cannot look into their eyes, knowing that I could lessen the burden of heartache. I saw the man leaving camp today. The one who so reminded me of my father. Surely it wouldn't hurt to help him. I could further my research, of course, but that would be a fortuitous consequence of doing something good with this ability.
Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels.
In my second week in the camp, more revive each day. The Muggle doctors and even some of our own healers are doing all that they can for them. The grief is palpable. The ones who have survived the plague are forever damaged by their loss. A fever may pass, the skin may mend and scar, but the devastating sorrow remains. I saw a man much like my father who had lost a child. I couldn't bear it. I longed to give him some shred of relief. I'm beginning to think that the others are wrong. I have the power to help these souls. It seems as arbitrary not to help them as it would be to rid them of their torment.
A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this.
Is there more? There's obviously more
Lumos.
behind this, but they want me to find something first. I take it. You try to jump over. Oh, okay, that worked.
You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because
Revelio.
that happens to me too.
Lumos.
I know it sounds strange, but
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Good.
fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my...
I didn't
ability
realize
to
my
see
camera
traces
was
of
off, by the
ancient
way.
magic.
I'll fix that.
You said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true. And I'm still not sure what it all means.
I'll wait till this
What I
conversation's
do know
over so I don't
is that
screw it
my
up.
ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be flawed.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come.
Okay.
I'm tempted to hold my breath.
I have paused. Now I'll fix my camera. For some reason, it's not working. Let me configure. Huh. What happened to my webcam? Why is it suddenly not working? Oh. It looks like it just needed to be reset. I literally just went into settings. They were all right. I disconnected, like, as in chose the wrong setting on purpose, which is why you guys saw the little loading thing. It was trying to load the wrong thing. And then it was happy. It was like, oh, okay. All good now. Don't know why, but... Sorry, I don't even know when that went off. Maybe that was from the beginning of the stream. You might have been not seeing me for the last 40 minutes. That's okay, though. I'm sure that my face isn't incredibly important. I think it's important in general, meaning I take a vested interest in... you know, seeing people's faces when I watch a broadcast, but still. By the way, there was a Twitch drops for this game. I did get them, just as knowledge. So, like... there's a bunch of stuff that was there, like specifically there was like a Merlin outfit. I'm trying to find it. Nope. There we go. There's Merlin's cloak, and there's some other stuff there too. Like not the dark hats because I already had that. Urchin hat, yeah. There's some of the stuff down here at the bottom. I believe all this stuff at the bottom from Merlin's cloak over were all Twitch drops. So I just wanted you guys to know that. I'm actually curious if nobody minds if I take a moment. Hold on. So there should be 13 things. So 4, 8, 12, 13, 4. I see 14 things. Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, there's the dark art stuff. Oh, I need, I see one thing I'm missing. So there's all the dark art stuff. I have the Beak Skull Mask, right? Yep. House Fanatic School Robe, which should be this one. Yep. I have all the dark art stuff, I know that. There's one thing I don't have, which is a Duelist Mask, I believe. That's a special mask that you get for doing something special. Yeah, but it looks like I got what I got. I'm not sure what this is over here. I think this is the one. So that would be, you get something for, I'm not reading what it is, but you beat a DLC thing? Yeah, there's a Dark Arts DLC thing. And I would get whatever that is right there. I think that's what the spot's for. This is not going to show me spots for things that I couldn't possibly get because of not having on PlayStation where there's some unique stuff, you know, all that. Alright, come on, Sebastian. Glad my camera's back.
Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look.
There's a door here. I'll take it, whatever it is.
Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Anything helpful in the note?
No.
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not. Sounds worth looking into. Any idea where in the castle?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Cian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did.
Of course, Sebastian, we're best friends.
I'll be in touch. Till then.
Well, for me anyway, we're best friends. I'll wait till my next quest comes through. Actually, let's go through. It might not go through until I leave. If Ominous is waiting for me again, I'm going to be really annoyed. What are the chances he's waiting for me twice? Both times I end up here.
Meet me near the ruins of Falbutton Castle. After dark. Do not tell anyone.
That owl has been in our family for 30 years. And you thought it would be clever to transfigure her into a goblet and leave her in the Great Hall after a feast? I hear the elves have had to transfigure every goblet in the castle looking for her. I hope you're jolly well proud.
Just gonna leave? That's just that? Sebastian's quest first.
What are you up to now?
Anything to do with the dark art should be avoided. It's too risky.
Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
I can't agree. And I'll not say a word more. I'm sorry.
I won't give up.
What were you and Ominous speaking about?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts. Ominous swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it. I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold the answers we need.
I mean, I want to learn them.
The dark arts do pique my interest.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this better than most. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominous's family history is personal to him.
I'd like to know more about it if you wouldn't mind telling me. I won't repeat it.
Very well. But do keep this between us. Ominous learned dark magic from his parents. Are you familiar with the Cruciatus curse?
Yes.
Crucio, correct? The Cruciatus curse. Also known as the torture curse. Inflicts excruciating pain on the victim.
Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting it on muggles for sport. Ominous described the sound of the victim's cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, he couldn't bring himself to do it. As punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented. I have repeatedly assured Ominous that he did what he had to, but he still hasn't forgiven himself.
How horrible. Poor Ominous. He was only a child. He shouldn't blame himself.
After that incident, the rift between Ominous and his family only grew. That is until I came along. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominous trusts me. And more often than not, he winds up listening to me. I'll remind him of that when I follow up about the Scriptorium. Watch for my owl. I'll have news soon enough.
Okay.
I'll make Ominous understand. He'll change his mind.
About to level up, because the quest is complete, right? Or not.
Revelio.
Oh, this still hasn't... Okay, let's find that key. Where might it be? Up high? I am curious. There it is. Long way to run, but it had to be done. I'm trying to finish up the that quest eventually. I didn't mean to click it. Accident click. There's one more house token around Hogwarts, so I have to keep an eye out for where it might be. In fact, maybe I should just search around a little bit. Because it could be in any of these rooms, just around. I don't think it's that direction. Don't I already have Wingardium Leviosa, by the way? I thought I did. Yeah, I have Wingardium Leviosa. So what am I learning from my quest here? Oops. Like, I don't understand. What's she gonna teach me? More stuff about Wingardium Leviosa? Like, am I gonna get better control? Like what? Because I already own the spell. So I fail to see what I will gain in short order.
What if he sticks like this?
Revelio.
I just want to find one more house thingy so I can go back to my house. My house common room. Oh, isn't that like Ravenclaw or whatever? I don't remember what that is, but I don't think I can go in there.
Revelio. Confringo. Accio.
You gonna give me something for that? I got no experience and didn't even say I picked something up. Sometimes that happens and I don't understand it. I hope I'm not like losing out of an experience or anything else. Because like, legitimately, I'm doing everything I can, you know what I mean? It's just deciding not to give me the reward for that. And I find that to be frustrating.
Revelio.
This unusual suit of armor was crafted for a troll. That it has survived at all is astonishing, since trolls do not ordinarily wear armor and would understandably be prone to smashing it in confusion or anger.
Revelio.
You can't imagine how...
Aloha Mora.
I've never been up here, I guess.
Revelio.
Level 3 lock? Oh man.
Aloha Mora. Revelio.
Spectacles. How do I even get... Is there a door over there? There is. Aha. As discussed, I have corresponded with my goblin acquaintances at Gringotts. All have condemned Renrock's activities, and some have privately considered that his motives may not be what they seem. From what I've heard of his treatment towards others of his own kind, those who refuse to join his ranks, I am inclined to agree with our friends at the bank. I will let you know what more I hear. Suffice to say that for now we must remain vigilant.
Revelio. Revelio.
The staircase that leads to the headmaster's office is guarded by an enchanted gargoyle that will only let those who know the password enter. Though anyone choosing to visit the current occupants of the office is difficult to fathom.
Expelliarmus. Lumos. Revelio. Reparo.
Maybe we just need to do it a certain number of times. No.
Revelio.
Unfortunate. I was looking to make sure that butterfly isn't around. Nope. Okay. I will teleport myself to other parts of the school. Just gonna look around a little bit, because if I can just find this last thing, I can finally see what's inside the house chest. I got it implied to me by somebody at work that it's not as exciting as it could be, and I mean, that's fine.
Revelio.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased.
Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Levioso. Revelio.
I'll talk to her because she's here.
Could you remind me how the Daedalian keys work again?
When you spot or hear a flying key, you're to follow it back to its cabinet. Inserting it in the lock is the tricky part. I hope you follow some. If you open a cabinet, I'd love to know what you find, if anything.
Okay.
Oh, there's something else here.
Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio.
Open, I can just find. There's another thing I've already opened. Oh. Another one of these puzzles, I guess. Might as well do them while they're here, right?
Revelio.
There are 3 chests in this room, and from the look of it, the chests are the reason that you oh, that's not what I meant to do. It's kind of hard to think about getting. I think I have an idea. Hold on. I think what I want to do. For this one in particular, for actually kind of for all of them because they're high up and it's kind of crappy. I'm just trying to think. I need to somehow get this to stay like somewhere else. Oh, like that. Where'd it go? I guess there.
Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Repulsor.
This might be good enough. It is. Oh. I mean, honestly, I didn't expect that. It's fine, though. I'll do the same trick I did before. Unfortunately, this time, I'm not sure if it'll work. That seems to. Not connected. We're good. So this is one more.
Revelio. Accio.
You know what? Oh, it looks like once you do this, it actually helps solve it. That's kind of cool. That would be easy now. All I need to do is get myself across, and I can use this for that purpose. You know what? I will do this. I'm not giving up anything, I'll tell you that. This looked like it'd be the hard one, but kind of just naturally started falling in place. Looks like I got everything in here. In case I got stuck. Looks like I got everything. I got my 3 thingies in here. And that's me solving all 3. Which is always nice. I feel nice and powerful.
Aloha, Mora.
Excellent. Was it nighttime? Motherfucker.
Revelio.
Yeah, Falcon, you got me.
Lumos. Revelio.
Just trying to play Harry Potter in peace.
Lumos.
And here you come.
Revelio.
Yeah, well, it got me anyway. Looks like Rocket still couldn't get any more people for Dota or Overwatch, I take it.
Revelio.
It's unfortunate, really, because
Hello, Homura.
like, I was there for it. I was like, yeah, I'll play, but doesn't. It's not easy to get people to play a game, you know, especially with Furry on vacation.
Leviosa. Revelio.
I'm trying to find where this last house key is, but I got no luck so far.
Revelio.
I got quests to do and stuff. I just kind of want to not. It's fine. I'll go.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Leviosa.
Oops.
How nice of you to stop by. One less human to worry about.
Revelio.
Psst, over here. Quietly.
Yeah, I'm right here.
I am glad that you received my owl. We need to stay low and remain quiet.
Lazzy, what's going on? Why are we all the way out here?
As promised, I did some investigating to find out what Harlow is up to. I followed him to the Hog's Head. I noticed him reading a letter. All I could see was that it was signed by and bore the seal of Victor Rookwood. And one other thing. Harlow mentioned you to his colleagues. They did not mistake you for someone else, did they?
No, they didn't. Rookwood and Harlow are after me.
Why did you lie to me? And what do they want with a Hogwarts student?
Professor Fig told me to keep things quiet, but I know I can trust
I
you,
wouldn't
Lazzy.
tell her.
Rookwood and Harlow want something Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Grimgotts?
Just before I came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
What does that mean?
I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it. And I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know it's a lot to take in.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it's safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. And we can help to take them down for good. That letter is the tangible proof that Officer Singer needs. It is why I followed Harlow here and why I wrote to you. I need your help to retrieve it.
Can't we just bypass Officer Singer and go directly to the Ministry?
Do you think they will listen to a student? Only Officer Singer can start an investigation. The Ministry will come in later.
You seem to be very determined in stopping Rookwood and Harlow. Why?
I knew men like him in Uganda. I know how bad things can get if they are not stopped. It's a long story, one I promise to share when we have more time. For now, let's do what we came to do.
I'll help you find the letter, Natty.
I'm glad to hear it. First, we must access the castle keep. I'll check the main gate, see if you can find another way in. I do not see any guards, but we should still try to be as quiet as possible. Harlow is here after all.
Revelio. Off on another adventure, are we?
Falcon, are you still up for Dota? I'm messaging Rocket in case you can't hear it on my stream. I think you can. It's pretty quiet, but not impossibly quiet, if that makes sense. Not that I don't want to play Hogwarts Legacy, but Rocket seems hard-pressed to play Dota.
I wonder what that does.
Probably Depulso will solve that problem. I'm just looking around.
Depulso! That did it. Revelio. Levioso. Depulso.
Oops.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
I know that's what they want me to do, but I want to open my chest first. I am running out of space, so I probably should have sold some stuff in Hogsmeade. Do I need more? I swear I thought that's what they wanted me to do. Unless they want you to do it at the same time. Can you do it on something that you're currently on? Nah.
Revelio.
Because
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
I'm not sure if I need something else. Like, I also don't know how to tip things. If I tip it up, up rather than... I'm trying to, like, tip it up or forward. I don't know how to tip it, though. Besides than bang it around. F, V, Q, and E.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
That's just... Rocket did tell me. I'm not sure, because I feel like I could make this. You know what I mean? I'm sure I'm missing something.
Revelio.
Can I teleport to the mid-quest? Currently unavailable. Can I quit this quest? I feel bad. I still think a lot of the flu thing, but I need to sell my stuff. I didn't pick up the 2 gear things from the beginning of the quest. That's a-okay. So let's do room requirement first. Identify gear. Looks like some of it is actually better. I'll collect all my extra crap.
I haven't seen this many plants here before.
I really wish I could get my next broom upgrade. Just saying.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
You're back. Nice to see you again. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
No problem, my dude. Yeah, Rocket wanted to play Dota, and I was, you know, I'm down in theory, but it's just Rocket. Okay, now I can do your quest.
Over here, quietly.
Can you skip things that people say?
I am glad that you received my owl. You need to stay low and remain quiet.
Cassie.
I noticed him reading a letter. What?
Professor.
When were you?
We just saw this, so I'm able to skip.
Cool. You seemed...
There. That actually was much faster. I really thought that was going to be a big pain in the ass.
Revelio. Free them. Compulso.
I mean, I can review your games on Broadcast Rocket, no problem with me.
Revelio.
If that's what you want. I've already been going for an hour and a half, so it's not like a huge loss if I stop playing Hogwarts Legacy right now. Just remember, choose a game in which... Don't choose a game and expect that my answer is going to be it's your team, right? I'm going to point out your mistakes too, so don't go in there expecting, yeah, he's just going to agree, it's only my team. Always something we can always improve on. I also would like you there in voice chat if I'm going to do it, just so I can get some feedback from you real time, if you were interested. Alright, I'll review a game. Get a game ready, meaning know what the game is ahead of time so you can describe it to me. How long do you think it'll take you? Like, do you think you can do it pretty immediately? Because if you can do it pretty immediately, then I will, I can come pretty immediately. I can just save mid-mission here.
I wonder what that does. That did it.
Like, you want me to review it,
Wingardium Leviosa.
so I need to know which game it is that you want to review. Make sure you pick carefully. That's what I mean. Does that make more sense? Sorry, I might have been unclear.
Revelio.
I'm sure I'm looking for another one of these stupid crates.
Compulso. Revelio.
Okay, if you have a game in mind, I will save and quit. Then it should be fun. Because I gotta make sure I satisfy my own audience too. Okay. So, those of you on YouTube, appreciate you guys watching. See you next time. Those of you on Twitch, just give me about 5 minutes as always.